And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my cameraman, producer, director, and color commentator here today, the missile, the king of clubs himself, Mr. Ryan Glavin. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. A squirt battle about ready to take place here between the Central Connecticut Capitals. I had to just do a little adjustment there. And your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. The Capitals wearing their road wet sweaters with blue and white trim. Capitals across the chest, or does it say Central? I can't read because it's in print. If it was scripted, I'd be all right. And in between the pipes is going to be number 37. That's Jackson St. Arnold getting the start. And down at the other end, your Seahawks are wearing their home white sweaters with our beautiful Seahawk logo. Blue and yellow trim, blue shoulders, white socks with blue and yellow trim. And in between the pipes is going to be none other than Mr. Everyday, Calvin Rossman. This is a squirt battle, so we play 12-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides is in effect. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Don't blame me. Blame USA Hockey. But after the restraining order, I can't write them any more letters, and I've got a wife and kids to feed, so only so many hunger strikes the chubby guy can go on about delayed offsides. If you are shorthanded and you ice the puck, it's still icing. And once again, don't blame me. There is no body contact allowed in the squirt division. However, it is encouraged by the broadcaster, frowned upon by USA Hockey and Society. If there is a penalty, it's only for 60 seconds. Should the game end in a tie, there will be no sudden death or sudden title overtime. You will just simply get what you get. You don't get upset. You get to go to the drive-thru at one point, and that's the way it goes. The Capitals emerged from their locker room. They brought their DJ with them. The speaker was blaring. That really pleased the broadcaster. I thought I was back in the club, back in the University of Delaware Blue Hen days, visiting one of my friends down there, and that song would come on, and the Blue Hens would just get all fired up, so I was down there, for a little while, hanging out with my friends, so I'd get fired up, so that brought me back to those days. I think that was a good job by the Capitals coming out of the locker room with the speaker blasting. Well, that's just me. Some other people, not too fond of it, but, if you're going to show up, you're going to be a bear, ladies and gentlemen, like the great Terry Bradshaw once said. Well, then you might as well be a grizzly. All right, the Capitals break their huddle. Looks like number 7 going to get the start at center. Number 87, excuse me, I apologize. That is Jill Martin. Sam Jill Martin, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. All right, the Seahawks break their huddle. Andrew Camp, number 2 in your scorecard, getting the start on the left wing. His brother Keegan just got done in the Mites division, and we are underway. The Seahawks and the Capitals, a squirt battle here today at the Rose Garden. Camp stepping to the outside, protecting the puck, trying to slide it down low. Nice move there by the Capitals on the back check, and back the other way now. Here come the Capitals through the neutral zone. Thwarted there. Here's Tanzash breaking the puck up. Nice job there by number 18, Ava Tanzash. I'll tell you, she's been getting better and better each week. Look at her getting back in position now. The Capitals sidestep the defenseman at the blue line, walking in, hounded from behind, pull down. No call from the officials. Clearly the officials want to get to the buffet. So letting the boys and girls play out there. You want to get to the buffet before it becomes lunch, ladies and gentlemen. You want to sit down right at the end of breakfast, and then they start bringing the shrimp out. You see the other people online, they got to pay more than you did because you navigated it correctly. And clearly the officials are on board with that plan. The buffet just right behind us at Mohegan Sun. I don't know if the buffet opened back up, though, yet because of all everything that's still going on here in the world. Letting the shot go. Rossman getting the flipper on it. First stop of the day there. Dangerously in front, swiped out of arm's way. They're not out of the woods yet. Getting to the rebound. They score! Oh, the Caps got it down low. Got a couple of chances at it. I believe it was that young lad right there at center ice. Yes, it was. Sam Joe Martin, who buried the biscuit there for the Capitals. They get on the board early. They got the puck down low, and they went to work. So just about a minute and 4 seconds into the affair, if my math is correct, and ladies and gentlemen, like Tony Stark it always is. 1-0, the Capitals leading the affair. Speaking of Tony Stark, if you haven't seen No Way Home, ladies and gentlemen, not that Tony Stark's in No Way Home, no spoiler there, I mean, he's dead. But boy, oh boy, what a fantastic movie No Way Home was. Fell asleep last night before we got to the Book of Boba episode 3. I failed the children yet again. They looked at me this morning like, I don't even know who you are anymore, Daddy, and I got to agree with them. I told them, as soon as Daddy's done doing what he's got to do, we're going to put on the Book of Boba. And then next thing I knew, it was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up wondering where I was. And I was like, this is just like college again, except for I was in my own room and not in the dorm room or God knows where, somewhere on campus. But anyway, that's another podcast for another time. All right, the Seahawks send it in. They trail this 1-0 to the Caps here today. 2 high school games on the Solu tonight as our Eastern Connecticut Eagles are home playing host to the East Haven Hornets. That's going to be a good one. That's only going to be a video feed, though, ladies and gentlemen. Our other 2 broadcasters are unable to make it. They both came down with COVID late this week, so unfortunately couldn't. We do have 3 broadcasters just in case, things like this happen, but unfortunately both of them came down with COVID, so it's just going to be a video feed tonight. And, of course, I will be at the Cheshire game as the Cheshire Rams are taking on the Brantford Hornets. 2 Hornets on the Solu tonight. All right, now trying to get the puck out. All the Capitals bouncing pucks, so the tilt of the week tonight from Hamden at 6 o'clock, and then 8:15, baby, from Orchard Park, New York. Money Mac Jones and the Patriots, where Mac Jones is undefeated in Buffalo, oh, by the way. Big playoff game tonight. Pilney down the left wing. Nice job there by Pilney, stepping in the outside. Chase Pilney behind the net now, dancing on his skates. Pilney trying to get it in front, had a man cutting to the cooker. That was Harrell. Back to the blue line, kept in nicely there, sending it down low. That was Kelly Tracy doing a nice job at the blue line to keep the puck in. Bouncing puck there in on a netminder, finding it through traffic. And there'll be no further play. Jackson St. Arnold doing a nice job there. His first stop of the game. 9:16 left to go here in the opening stanza. The Capitals leading this one 1-0 on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Here's my cameraman, Ryan Gravelin. Rhino, what do you think so far of the first stanza?
So far, lots of lumber being laid, as usual. That always pleases the cameraman.
It does.
Lots of biscuits being buried. However, actually one successful biscuit that has been buried.
That is true by the Capitals. All right, good job there, Mr. Ryan. Sent in on the netminder, Rossman. Rossman, I think he was trying to let it go for icing, but decided a little bit too close for comfort there. I don't know if he's a big Jim J. Bullock fan as I am, ladies and gentlemen. Circle takes the square, of course. Jim J. Bullock was absolutely fantastic on the Hollywood Squares as the center square for years. A man way ahead of his time, and he was, of course, fantastic with the great Ted Knight in the San Francisco comedy Too Close for Comfort. Cosmic Cow, ladies and gentlemen. Behind the net now, Seahawks first to get it there. Hard around, nice job there by Bryn Kimball. Bouncing puck in on Rossman. Rossman doing a nice job finding it through traffic there. That was not as easy as a save as it may have appeared to the untrained eye or to the ungoaltendering eye, ladies and gentlemen. That was deflected. Just a couple of feet out in front of Calvin there, and he did a nice job. Good reactionary time there. But I'll tell you, Rossman has gotten better and better in between the pipes each week. I really like his game really developing there in between the pipes here for the Seahawks as the season has progressed on. He went in goal last year at the end of the in the Mites division. Took a liking to it. And he's a heck of an out player, too, and a real good roller hockey player. His sister, a great hockey defense lady as well. And I was a little bit surprised that he stayed in net, I got to be honest. And I was like, I didn't know. I was like, hey, he's such a good out player. But boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. And he's like, relax, Mr. Broadcaster. I know exactly what I'm doing. And he's turning out to be an excellent goaltender. Down the right wing now, that's Dempsey. Dempsey with a head of steam. Dempsey pulling the triggers. Big stop there by the netminder, St. Arnold. And there'll be no further play. Dempsey with a nice burst of speed down the right wing. Got the wrist shot off. But the goaltender, number 37, Jackson St. Arnold, top of the crease, square to the shooter. That's the way you want to play the position, ladies and gentlemen. You can't be a goaltender and be timid. And if there's one thing I know about goaltenders, you will never travel any 4 corners of this great planet and find a goaltender who cannot cut the rug and dance. It is a prerequisite. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an old goalie. Down the right wing now with head of steam, that's Hills. Hills letting the shot go. Rossman covering up. And there'll be no further play. A lot of whistles here in the opening stanza. A little sluggish like a wet sponge right now. 8 minutes left to go here in the opening period. The Seahawks doing battle here with the Capitals. Along the boards now, trying to send it out, trying to keep it in on the Capitals. That's Hills sending it down low. Ian Hills letting the shot go. Oh, that just missed there. Gave Calvin a little bit of trouble there. Rossman in between the pipes. Sorry, I keep calling him by his first name. I just know the young lad. Sometimes when you know the kids, you stop calling them by the last names. Got to remember, though, I'm Mr. Broadcaster right now, not Mr. Pal. A big announcement, though, I like to make for everybody. Coming this springtime at the Groton Roller Hockey Rink It's going to be a youth outdoor roller hockey league starting in mid-April when it's a little bit warmer than today, hopefully. We're going to play 10 games at the Groton Roller Hockey Rink. And playoffs, just $150, basically half a hockey stick nowadays. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Outside roller hockey, 4-on-4 with the ball. And I'm the youth director, ladies and gentlemen, so I guarantee we're going to be having a good time every week. We're going to have food trucks, music, can jam, dangerously in front there. So you can email me at Scotty@Solu Broadcasting. Big stop there. Rebound getting to it. Oh, that just missed. As the Rossman made the big stop, the Capitals getting to the rebound dangerously right in front of the goaltender. Oh, the Capitals have kicked over the Hornets' nest now, and they're starting to buzz in there. Rossman with a couple of big stops there, a couple of golden opportunities there for the Capitals. Picking up the puck there, that's Tracy. Tracy's trying to send it back in, can't do so. Bouncing puck, Caps trying to get to it. They lost the handle on it. Kelly Tracy first on it. Number 32, the rugged defense lady. Really got to like her game. Up to Dempsey. Dempsey sending it in, waiting for it there. That was number 18. That was Mislick. Mislick getting it back out to center for the Seahawks. Away he comes with it now. Down the right wing they go, chipping it out to himself there. That's Zup. I thought it said Zip for a minute. I was like, wow, I wonder if he's related to George Zip. Of course, the famed pilot sacrificed himself over Macho Grande. Well, I don't know if he sacrificed himself, but there was a sacrifice given over Macho Grande due to Ted Stryker's inability to lead the squadron. Behind the net now, Capitals with the puck there. Good decision to go back the other way there by Scalia. Scalia, I wonder if his grandfather was an old Supreme Court justice. Along the boards now, sent down low by the Seahawks. Bouncing puck, Scalia on the backhand. Now to the forehand. Did a real nice job of staying with it there. Sometimes you could lose where the puck is easily there. And back the other way now, Gil Martin. Gil Martin down the left wing. Hounded from behind there by a couple of Seahawks. And the refs say play on. Bodies collide there at the blue line. Oh, you can tell it's real cold out. The refs want to get back to the locker room. Back the other way now. Here's Pilney. Pilney stepping to the outside. At the dot. Pulling the trigger. Steered aside there. What a nice rush there by Chase Pilney. As he stepped to the side, but the netminder, St. Arnold, on top of things there. Back the other way now. That was Austin, broken up by Harrell. Gil Martin now, down the right wing, sending it in. Good job there by the Seahawks on defense to thwart that effort. 5:15 to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0, the Capitals leading. What a good one this has been. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Keeping the puck in there. Sciola, it's not Scalia, I apologize. Here's a chance now, pulling the trigger. Rossman with the waffle save there. It's Sciola. No relation to Antonin, I imagine. Cleared but not out. There's Sciola pinching in at the blue line. Nice job there by number 25 to keep it in. Tanzash behind an own net now. Ava Tanzash trying to get the puck out. Bodies collide in the corner. Seahawks trying to come away. What did they do? Sending it out to center there. Tracing down there. It's number 47, Blancato. Blancato leaving it for his teammate. He sends it out to center. That was Mislick. Good job by the Capitals to get the puck out. Icing waved off here by the officials. Behind the corner it goes now. In on there. Kimball spilled for her effort. Bryn Kimball getting back to her feet in the corner. Bouncing puck of the Seahawks trying to come away with it. Loose in front. Nice job by the Capitals. Thwarted back out to center ice. And waiting for it there is Hudson Blancato. Blancato sending it back in. Just over 4 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. In on the forecheck there. Skylar Moore. Moore laying the lumber into Kimball there. Back out to center it goes. Bouncing puck. Sent all the way in. There's Dempsey now. Dempsey on the backhand. Did a nice job of lofting it out to center there. Took out the old 9-iron, did Dempsey. Perhaps it was the pitching wedge. Here's Pilney now. I don't think anybody's playing golf today at the Norwich Golf Course, although you got to be really dedicated, but you wouldn't have to wait too long to get on the course today, I'll tell you that. Dempsey sending it in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, so it's an automatic whistle. 1-0. The Capitals are leading the affair here today. You're tuned into the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to remind everybody you could share that link right now, solubroadcasting.org. That's solubroadcasting.org. Anybody anywhere in the world can tune in on any device, and the boys and girls can go back and watch later. It's a free sample today, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, not so much at solubroadcasting.org. Things are changing up here, so more to come on that. Sent all the way down here. I want to remind everybody that the first period here is brought to us by our friends at Captain Scott's Restaurant in New London, Connecticut. Captain Scott's Seafood, the absolute best seafood anywhere in New England. Absolutely delicious steamers, oysters, shrimp. Right there on the water. Such a great place to bring a date. You tell them that Scotty sent you from Solu Broadcasting. They hook you up with the great tartar sauce. That's Captain Scott's Seafood Restaurant in London. In on the netminder. Digging for it there. St. Arnold. I don't think he appreciated Dempsey digging the puck loose there, giving him the stink eye. And now a couple of pleasantries being exchanged, I think. A little bit of a distance there. Dempsey digging there after the whistle a little bit. And the goaltender taking exception to it as he should. And Mr. Dempsey should be digging after the whistle as he should. So both young lads out there just doing exactly what they should be doing. Nothing foreign to the product there. All right, the face-off deep now in the Capital zone to the waffle side of the netminder. St. Arnold, he's been sharp here today. Caps win the draw, trying to get it back out to center. That's Harrell. Harrell did a nice job keeping it in. As the Caps send it away to center, giving chase there was Dempsey. Leaving it there for Kelly Tracy. Tracy, tape-to-tape pass there to James Harrell. Harrell down the right wing. Harrell chipping it out to center, waiting for it there. That was number 47, 47, Blancato. Blancato wearing Richard Pilon's old number. Gil Martin there along the boards with Tracy. Tracy doing a nice job there on the poke check, sending the young lad flying Ratowski. Right back to his feet, though. He's tough. Sent back out into the Seahawks zone there. Thought it was going to be offsides. The ref says play on. Good job by the official. Telling USA Hockey what they could do with their lack of delayed offsides. Down the left wing they come now with a head of steam. That's Harrell. Harrell stepping to the inside. Harrell trying to sidestep the defenseman there. Nice play there by Mislik. Into the corner now. Harrell can't get it back in front. Stolen by Luke Mislik. Mislik hard along the boards. Cleared but not out. Kemble read that like a fine piece of literature, keeping it in at the blue line. Good anticipatory play there by Bryn Kimball. Jumped right in on the blue line and kept it in. That's good hockey right there. It shows that she has good rink awareness, good situational awareness. She knows what's going on. And kept the puck in at the blue line. She wasn't over the blue line when it was sent out, and she got over the blue line after it was hit. So that tells me that that young lady doing her homework and knows exactly what's going on out there. The Seahawks very short today, only 2 subs on the bench. Well, that's all right. Next man up. Well, I guess, or whatever we got. Next person up. But, you know, you're going to see some Seahawks coming to the bench in the third period looking for a line change, and some of them are going to be sitting there saying, not just yet. Here's a chance now. Rossman covering up, and there'll be no further play. Oh, a little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. That pleases the broadcaster. Nothing like seeing 8- and 9-year-olds go at it out there. Perhaps, you know, a little discrepancy yesterday at the shallow end of the pool would happen sometimes at tournaments. Teams stay in the same hotel, and then the kids go at it at the pool. Here's a chance now in front. Rossman finding it through traffic and covering up. Nice play there by Calvin Rossman. He knew he couldn't allow that rebound to squirt back out. He was under duress. In the corner now, Seahawks getting it out. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line there. By Mislik, now the Seahawks send it out to center. No, I'm not yawning because I'm bored, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes I talk so much I don't get enough oxygen to my brain. It's true. That's why you yawn. You yawn because you don't have enough oxygen. It's not because you're tired usually. I assure you, it's too cold to be tired. Along the boards now. There we see Claire Bear watching her big sister there along the boards. Wreck-It Rhett getting his groove on. Gotta like that. Look at that young lad shaking it up in the flannel. Oh, fantastic. Along the boards now. Kemble trying to get the puck out. Can't do so. Kept in by the Capitals. Letting the shot go. Steered aside by Rossman. Nice save there. Rossman's looked real sharp here today, as expected. Back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. Through the neutral zone. Stepping to the inside. Trying to run the entire gauntlet. Pulling the trigger. Big stop there by St. Arnold. Oh, what a beautiful rush there by the Seahawks. I believe it was Harrell. Harrell looked like a hot knife through butter but couldn't complete the puzzle. As the netminder St. Arnold got the flipper down to make the save there. Cleared and out to center. Tracy didn't want to carry it in because her teammates were off sides. Nice job to get back on side. Sent back in there by Camp. Camp along the boards, leaving it for Harrell. Harrell had that great rush just moments ago. Couldn't do it that time. I was stripped away there by number 59. That's Ian Hills. Here comes Harrell again. Harrell letting the shot go. Getting in the way there at the buzzer was number 25, Skiola. I had no idea that the period was almost over. I'm not going to lie. I was so enthralled. by the action out there on the ice. All right, well, your opening stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Central Capitals 1, the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 0. We will be right back with the start of the second period in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, a fantastic opportunity for you to butter up that second bagel that you swore you didn't need, or pour that third mimosa. Whatever you got to do, just get yourself ready for the second period. You guys know anybody can watch, right? Live or later on? Okay, good. Oh, good. Hockey's supposed to be fun. Oh, thank you. Nah, the kids are making it. I'm just... Oh, okay. Don't mind? Sorry? I appreciate that very much. It's a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. Yep. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I know we did here. Intermission, my favorite part of the movies. You can go out to the lobby, get yourself some, nice fresh popcorn, some juju beads, the icy. Along the boards now, that's Zup. Zup lost the handle on it. Here are the Capitals now. That is number 18, Mislik. Mislik had a good first period in this broadcaster's humble opinion. Picking up the puck there, that's Kelly Tracy. Sending it out to center on the back check. Nice back check there by Zup. Cameron Zup did a nice job getting on his horse there to break up that play. Sent all the way in on the netminder, St. Arnold. Little bit of trouble with it there. Reaching for it like a hungry hippo. Chasing after the last wayward marble is the netminder, St. Andrew Arnold. He did a fantastic job there. Boy, oh boy, the puck just sliding away from him. Completely extended himself there. Got the mid on it. Pulled it back into himself. He's like, relax, Mr. Broadcaster. I had it all the way. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly what he's saying. I speak goaltender. I don't speak forward or defenseman or official or coach. I'm very fluent in goaltender, and that's exactly what that young lad is saying. Behind the net now, Sciola sending it hard around. The second stanza just nicely underway. Dempsey keeping it in. Here's a chance now. Pilney. I'm going to tell you, Pilney really looking good today. I see that happen as the season goes on. The kids just get better and better, and then all of a sudden the light bulb clicks in their head, and they're like, oh, I can do that. And then they stop thinking and just start playing. And I think we're seeing that transformation happening right before our very eyes here for Chase Pilney these last couple of weeks, and today looking even better. That really pleases the broadcaster. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. A little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold for Harrell. Don't go see Ghostbusters Afterlife, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be disappointed as I was, and I don't want anybody disappointed. I saw a lot of people that liked it online and rave reviews about it, but my goodness, if that's what's comedy today, well, it's a very unfunny place to be, this world, then. Ghostbusters Afterlife, a great disappointment in this broadcaster's eyes. Here's Harrell now. Behind the net, I expected so much more. Tracy coming over. Kept in nicely at the blue line. Way to step in there by Sciola. Capitals looking to go to work and getting it down low. They're mucking along the boards. Harrell coming over to help out. Gil Martin keeping it in. Sciola stepping up at the blue line. Nice play there by Sciola wearing David Volek's old number 25. Out to center and away come the Seahawks now. Dempsey can't sidestep the defenseman. Mislak with a nice time poke check there. Harrell at the blue line protecting the puck. Dempsey trying to get it back in. Tracy on the back check. Bouncing puck. Little bit of trouble there. Caps carried it back in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. It's just an offsides, though. I see a lot of people these days, they get very upset with offsides and tell the kids, you got to stand at the blue line, wait for the kids to come back out before sending it in. It's just an offside. It's just a whistle. I'm doing my best, ladies and gentlemen, to put an end to offsides-ophobia. And offsidesists out there in the world, but I'm just one man. Only so much I could do. But the effort is there, I think, at least. Oh, Kimball stepping up, laying the lumber into him there. Oh, her eyes got real wide as she saw the Capital coming through with his head down. The young lad trying to gather his faculties, wondering what truck hit him. Well, that was number 4, Bryn Kimball. Well, whenever you go against this young lady, you want to make sure your ice packs are full and cold. She really likes to lay the lumber, and that pleases the broadcaster. However, USA Hockey's going to tell her in a couple of years when she gets to the bantam level that she's not allowed to check like the boys. Now you figure it out. Absolute disgrace in this broadcaster's opinion. She's a great player and really likes to lay the lumber into young lads and ladies out there. I did a college girls game last night. UConn, it was real good. 4-2, the Bowden Bears defeated the Camels. It was a good game. 2-2 headed into the third. They can play. Those girls are good. Down the left wing they come now with the head of steam. Pulling the trigger there. Stepping around Kimball. That was Ian Hills now along the boards now, getting it down in front. On the backhand, letting the shot go. Steered aside there. Nice backhand there by Skylar Moore, wearing Jaromir Jagr's old number 68. I believe he's still leading the league somewhere, in some league. Here's a chance in front. C-button one-timer. Oh, that just failed to click. As Hills let the shot go. That went off Kimball's leg. Back to the blue line. Hopped over the stick there. Pinching in there was Blancato. That's all right. These things happen. Now back the other way now. Here come the Capitals again. Over the blue line. In on Rossman. Rawson pouncing on it like a puma, and there'll be no further play. There's an emotional support defenseman. Comes over, gives him a tap on the head. Rossman says thank you very much. Back in my day when I played goaltender, we didn't have any emotional support defensemen. I was just a man on an island. And nowadays, you make a save, your defenseman comes over, gives you a hug. I think it's a better world. I could have used a hug a lot of times back in the day, especially when I was fishing the puck out from the back of the net. Well, none were coming, though, back in the 80s when I was in there. Well, what are you going to do? I think it's an improvement on society, in this broadcaster's humble opinion. I'm actually in the very, very small minority. I think society's actually getting better. I think social media has been good for society. Call me crazy. Down the left wing they go now. It's given a lot more people a lot more voice, a lot more independence, and a lot more happiness, believe it or not. Instead of the mundanity and everyday everything, now you can be more of an individual with a variety of different ways. Technology, I mean, we're here because of the technology revolution. There's no technology revolution. There's no Solu broadcasting. That's a fact. Keeping it in there is Andrew Camp. I think it's been very beneficial to society. I know I'm, again, in the minority, but as I am on most things in this world. Sent out to center now by the Capitals. Nice job of back checking there, breaking it up not once, not twice, but 3 times there. Oh, what a nice play there by Eva Tanjas. Here's Kelly now. Kelly Tracy with the puck. Tracy couldn't get it out. Bouncing puck now, kept in by the Capitals. Down the right wing, getting in front. Harrell waiting in front of his keeper there to protect the goaltender. Nice job by the Capitals to break it up along the board, sending it down low. You always want to get the puck behind the other team's goal line. Very difficult to score from over 200 feet away. Zup keeping it in, sending it down low. Castellini now in the corner trying to get it back to Zup. Back to the blue line it goes. Away comes the Seahawks now. Harrell cutting to the outside. Harrell protecting the puck. Can't get around number 18, Luke Meslick. Harrell following it up. Meslick with a nice job in the corner. Harrell trying to get it back in front. Oh, you got to like the forechecking effort there by the big fella, number 91. The Capitals, though, very calmly, coolly, collectedly getting it away to center now. One-on-one here is trying to step to the inside, to the outside. What a nice play there by Tracy, taking away the real estate. Rossman swiping it out of harm's way. Back the other way now. Pilney getting it out to center. Sent back in by the Capitals defenseman, but it matters not. The play was offsides. 6:27 left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the second stanza, the middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. I learned that in college. But then EA Sports NHL Hockey instituted the C-button one-timer, and I never went back to class again. The grades skyrocketed from there, though. That's a true story. I got a fantastic piece of wallpaper at home to prove it. $60,000 piece of wallpaper. Along the boards now. Kemble going to go to the sin bin there. Interference is the call. And I got to agree with the referee on that one. She laid the lumber into the young lad. The puck wasn't there, so he had no choice but to call it. So Bryn Kimball now headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for playing the game a little bit too roughly for the ref's liking. You might call it interference. All right, to the power play go the Capitals. Wait a minute, no penalty? Thought I saw him give the internationally recognized sign for interference. Let's see now. Still. It's got to be a penalty, right? Let's see here. Oh, is Dempsey headed to the sin bin? Oh, my goodness. How about that? So it's Dempsey who gets the interference call. I guess he got in the way of the young lad while Kimball was laying the lumber into him. Well, she got away with that one. Good job there by the young lady. How about that? And Dempsey wondering what he did. Yeah. Wrong place, wrong time there, Mr. Declan. Declan Dempsey, big fan of The Mandalorian. I'm sure he's a big fan of Book of Boba. I don't even want to look him in the eye and tell him I haven't watched episode 3 yet. He'll never look at me the same, and he's right to do so. Capitals now on the power play in the corner. Got a man in front. Coming back to help out. Big save. Rebound. They jam out and they score. Skylar Moore buries the biscuit there for the Capitals on the power plays. They got the puck in front. A couple of saves by Rossman. But Moore, right place, right time. That's why you get to the cooker. She buries the biscuit. A power play goal for the Capitals. And just like that, they extend the lead. 2-0 is your score. What a nice job there by that young lady getting to the cooker, taking out the trash, punching the clock, and giving her team a 2-0 lead. Very impressive power play here for the Capitals. You might not want to give these guys another power play. They've got some horses up front. I think the Seahawks are playing very well today, but this Capitals team looking good. Don't want to take anything away from the boys and girls in red. They've been solid. Now the Seahawks coming away with it now. Down the left wing is Harrell. Harrell can't navigate the waters. Sent in there, Kelly Tracy. Giving chase now. Tracy rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Waiting for it there was Moore. Along the boards now, back to Blancato. Blancato tried to keep it in there. I think he said to himself, I should have settled it down there first. But that's all right. Sending it back in on the one-timer there. Nothing wrong with that. Can never be afraid to fail, young man. Don't be ever afraid to fail. The worst mistake you can ever make is being afraid to make a mistake. Out to center now. Capitals with the puck there. That's Morgan. Michael Morgan sending it in. Giving chase now. Kelly Tracy behind her own net. Hounded there by Moore. Tracy putting the brakes on, deciding to go back the other way. Path of least resistance. Read like a fine piece of literature there by Morgan. Got it down to Moore. Here's Moore now on the backhand. Couldn't get the shot off. Picked off there by Ava Tanzas. Along the boards, Morgan. Nice job by Morgan to keep it in. Tanzas getting to the puck, but cleared but not out. Here's Moore now. Moore letting the wrist shot go. Doesn't get through. On the rebound now. Backhand. Swatted at. Nice job there. Rebound. They jam at it. Rossman covering it up, and there'll be no further play. Oh, the Capitals got the puck down low that time. I believe it was number 59, Ian Hills. Getting to the puck not once but twice, but the netminder Rossman with a little bit of help there by his defense lady. Keeping the puck out of the zone. 4:12 left to go here in the second period. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a high school doubleheader going on. One at 5:10, one at 6 o'clock. Right here it'll be the Eagles, the Eastern Connecticut Eagles, taking on the East Haven Hornets. And at 6 o'clock from the Hamden Lou Astorino Arena, it'll be the Cheshire Rams playing host to the Brantford Hornets. It's Hornet night on the Solu, apparently. I've been assigned to the Cheshire game. I'll be in Hamden tonight for the tilt of the week. And the game here, unfortunately, it'll just be the camera work. We do not have a play-by-play guy. Both of my Solu Broadcasting play-by-play guys got COVID, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. I don't think they were together, although you never know these days. So it's okay if they were. Don't get me no, one lives in Jersey, one lives up here. And now they both got it. Here's a chance now for the Seahawks. Turning and wheeling, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder, St. Arnold, and it went to the side of the net. The ref lost sight of it, blew it dead. Oh, the Seahawks with a good opportunity there to cut the lead in half, but the goaltender, number 37, Jackson St. Arnold, looking very sharp in between the pipes here today. Sharp as a tack. Dare I say sharp as a Lego that you step on in the middle of the night when the dog's got to go out at 3 in the morning. Even though you asked him at 10 o'clock, you want to go out, Fred? And he just looks at you. 3 a.m., Fred gets up, starts scratching at the door. Thanks a lot, Fred. Really appreciated you last night. As I got up, the phone said it was 8 degrees. The wife, of course, pretended to be asleep the entire time. She heard the whole thing. No, don't you ever think she didn't. Down the right wing now. Here's Meslick. Meslick putting on the brakes like Maverick as Jester goes flying right by. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there. That was Meslick keeping it in. I apologize. That was Aaron Austin who put the brakes on. I saw the 8 there and jumped the gun a little bit. Chance in front. Beautiful pass there. Oh, that just failed to click. Nice job by the Seahawks, though, staying in position in their own zone. Meslick keeping the puck in at the blue line. Meslick wearing Eddie Westfall's old number 18, you might say, Beauvillier. Here's a chance now in front off the stick of Austin, tracking it down. Aaron Austin in the corner. Austin getting it back out in front, bouncing puck dangerously on the backhand. Can't get it by Tracy. What a nice play there by Kelly Tracy to break it up. But they do get it back in front. Pulling the trigger, they score! Oh, the Capitals were absolutely unrelentless there. Christopher Lukowski buries the biscuit over the outstretched arms of the netminder. 3-0 now is your score. Oh, my goodness. The Seahawks just couldn't get the puck in. The Capitals kept them hemmed in there. And you got to remember, it's the second stanza, so the benches are further away. And the Seahawks, a short bench as it is, so lactic acid starting to become a factor here today for the Seahawks. A 6-car pileup along the boards there as bodies go flying. Dempsey, Pilney, and Blancato getting back up. Blancato looking like a prize fighter now, coming out for the 15th round. And the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago, but he's coming out. Good job by Blancato to get back into play there. A little bit wobbly, but that's all right. You don't mind that. Sent back in, but it matters not. The play was all sides. 1 minute, 57 seconds left to go here. The Capitals have extended the lead. 3-0 is your score. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Ryan, what do you think, my man? How you feeling? What are your thoughts?
So far, the Seahawks goalie, especially Rossman, not letting any chances get by him. Well, 3 times.
But he's been good, though.
Just ignore that part.
Listen, math is difficult, especially this early in the morning.
Not giving up many rebounds. He's not taking any chances.
He's been looking good, but the Capitals have been impressive here today. As we see the Capitals keeping the puck in at the blue line. That's been their game. Get it in deep and get to work. Seahawks expelling a lot of energy just to get it out to center, and now it does. Seahawks would certainly like to get one here before the period ends, and a big hit there by Pilney. Blancato once again gathering his faculties. Blancato back to his feet there. Hope he's all right. He's a tough guy. He'll be all right. Moore, nice pass on the backhand, and a man cutting to the cooker. That just failed to click. That was Ian Hills. Oh, what a nice look there by Skylar Moore. In the corner now. They're mucking. Tanjas giving him the business down there. Right back up now on the puck of the Seahawks behind the net. Cleared but not out. Mislick keeping the puck in. Mislick head up, sending it down low. Smart play there. Chance in front now for the Capitals on the semi-wrapper, and Rossman closes the wickets. And there'll be no further play. What a smart play there at the blue line by number 18, Luke Mislick. He had a person right in his face, and rather than just fire it right off the leg and off to a rush back the other way, he sent it calmly into the corner. They got it in front. That's smart hockey right there by number 18. I don't know if that shows up in the sabermetrics or the cybermetrics or the math that the new kids are doing nowadays, that new core math. Don't do that. Just give the kid a calculator, please. You'll save him a lot of stress. Well, that was a fantastic play there by number 18. Doesn't show up in the scorecard, but I'll tell you what. Shows up in the broadcaster scorecard as an old goaltender. Here's Harrell now. Harrell getting the Jets going. Harrell poke checked away there by Mislick. No, Mislick's having a good game. Here's Kimball now. Bryn Kimball rounding the net like Bobby Orr, coming out the other side with it. Beautiful pass there along the boards. Didn't connect, and they didn't get out with it, though, but that is the right play by the Seahawks, and I'll tell you, they weren't doing that earlier in the year, so really like to see the improvement. It's a good breakout. Now they do get it out to center. Like I said, it's not, of course the results do matter, but sometimes especially at the squirt level. It's not just the results. It's are you doing the right thing every single time. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second period comes to a close here. Your score at the end of 2. The Capitals 3, the Seahawks 0. We will be right back with the start of the third and final chapter of this unwritten story, unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. So enjoy your intermission. We'll see you back in a couple of minutes. Oh, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. The third period about ready to get underway in this squirt battle. The Capitals leading this one 3-0. They've been impressive here today, but I got to tell you, I really like what I've seen from the Seahawks today. Yeah, they're down 3-0. Yes, the effort's there. Yes, of course, we expect that. We've seen that all year long. But the passing, the positioning, the back-checking, the goaltending, it's all looking good. I really like what I'm seeing, especially from this young lad. Here's Pilney now. Stepping to the outside. Now it's Harrell. Harrell pulling the trigger. He scores! James Harrell! Cut to the outside. Let the wrist shot go. Put it top shelf where Daddy hides the good stuff for when the in-laws come over on the holidays. 3-1 is your score. A beautiful move there by Harrell. I apologize. I thought it was Pilney for a second, but Harrell says, all right, Mr. Broadcaster, hold my Gatorade as he buries the biscuit. Oh, a huge goal there for the Seahawks. Being down by 2 is a lot less than being down by 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1/3 less, as a matter of fact, as far as you know, as far as I know. Well, that's a big goal right there. Harrell's had the Jets going all day. Dempsey couldn't sidestep his own player there, Camp. And sent back in there by Kimball. Behind the net it goes now. Capitals first on it. Behind their own net there, that's Jackson Frazier, number 49. Frazier did a nice job protecting the puck there along the boards as he got it up to Moore. Caps trying to get it out of their own zone. Can't do so. Turnover at the blue line. Here's Camp. Camp surrounded there by red sweaters, not giving any room to operate. Kimball keeping the puck in, sending it down low to Dempsey. Dempsey at the side of the net trying to get the puck back in front. Bouncing puck. The Capitals come away with it there. They send it out to center, and all the way down it goes now. Kelly Tracy giving chase with 10.5 left to go here. The Seahawks have just gotten on the board. They finally solved the mystery that was the netminder, Jackson St. Arnold. And here come the Capitals now. Through the neutral zone, trying to let the shot go. Can't do so. Seahawks with the puck along the boards. Wheeling and dealing now. That's Dempsey. Dempsey stepping to the outside. Dempsey to the outside there. Camp just a half a step offsides. 3-1 is your score here, ladies and gentlemen. On the Solu Broadcasting Network, I am your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody tonight, one doubleheader going on. 2 high school games right here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. The Eastern Connecticut Eagles. I wanted to say Seahawks because that's our team that the Seahawks feed into. The Eagles are going to be taking on the East Haven Hornets, and down in Cheshire, it's going to be the Cheshire Rams taking on the Brantford Hornets. I'll be in Cheshire for the call on that one. I wish I could clone myself and be in both spots, but unfortunately the government frowns upon cloning still. No, for now. They still frown upon steroids. That'll stop soon, too. Jose Canseco was right about everything he said. Here's Zup now. Zup lost the handle on it. Zup blew out a tire there. Harrell, who scored that beautiful goal moments ago. He's had the Jets going all day today. Harrell, Pilney, and Dempsey out there for the Seahawks. You got to admire the Seahawks with only 2 guys on the bench here, hanging tough with this tough Capitals team. And this is a good Capitals team. Backpedaling on the Seahawks there. Pilney gathering his faculties. Chipped up to Dempsey there. Dempsey sending it in. Sciola waiting for it there. Sciola sending it back out to center. Nice job there, waiting for it at the blue line. That was Tracy. Tracy sending it up to Dempsey. Dempsey trying to corral the puck there. Lost it there. Pilney couldn't keep it in. And back the other way now. Here come the Capitals. Blancato serpentining at the blue line. Blancato carrying the puck in, leaving it for Zup. Zup, real estate taken away there. That is exactly how you step up in the lane right there by number 32, Kelly Tracy. A great defensive play there by that young lady. Here's Tanzash now. Ava Tanzash behind her own net, coming back out the other end. 8.5 left to go. 8:50, excuse me. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. Here's Zup now. Zup letting the shot go. Steered aside by Rossman. Nice job there by Calvin Rossman. Behind the net, Tanzash. Lost the handle on it. Kelly Tracy with it. Tracy with the puck now. Back the other way through the neutral zone with a head of steam. Tracy stepping to the outside. Tracy really getting the Jets going. Letting the shot go. Steered aside there, St. Arnold. What a nice rush by Tracy there. Went end to end. Usually not too much on the offensive end for that young lady. She's more of a defense lady, but showing that she clearly has the ability to go end to end when she likes to. Back the other way now. Here's Zup. Zup trying to step around Tracy. Tracy overstepped the puck here. Here's Zup now. Zup walking in. Tanjas with the play. Broke it up beautifully there by Ava Tanjas. Here's Tracy now. Behind her own net, Kelly Tracy. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Tracy tracking it back down in the corner. 8 minutes to go in the affair. Nice job to keep it in at the blue line there. Pinching in there along the blue line. Trying to see who that was. I think it's Frazier. Oh, bodies collide there, right there. That's a Seahawk sandwich on Capital Bread right there. Good job by the officials letting the boys and girls play out there. I always like my officials to be more like linesmen than officials anyway, so. Harnessing their inner Randy Van Helleman, rejecting their inner Don Koharski. Who needs another donut? I do. Dempsey lost the handle on to make it jellied, please. Seahawks doing battle along the boards now. Although I think if we had a jelly donut here right now, the jelly would be frozen. We have jelly slushy. Sending it back in. Tanzash waiting there for the Seahawks. 7:11 left to go here in the affair. Good time to get yourself a Slurpee. Make mine a cherry with a splash of Coke, or a Coke with a splash of cherry. Whatever's easiest for you. I don't want to impose. Frazier did a nice job there on the duress, getting it back over the blue line for the Capitals as they walk in now, pulling the trigger. Nice job there by Tracy. Here's a chance now in front. Oh, that just missed as they got the puck down low, but couldn't find the handle on it there. That was Gil Martin. Gil Martin's having a good game, number 87. Along the boards now, Mislik keeping the puck in. Mislik trying to go to his defense partner. That's read like a fine piece of literature by Camp. Here comes Camp now, stepping to the outside, back to the inside, waiting for him there. Was Gil Martin, Sam Gil Martin, really intelligent play there. Pilney laying a lumber into him there along the boards. Gathering himself, Rutowski getting back up. Say, what did I ever do to you, pal? Pilney said, sorry, nothing personal. It's not personal, Sonny. It's just business. Tanzash tracking it down. 6:16 to go here in the affair. The clock, the biggest enemy the Seahawks have, the biggest friend the Capitals have in the building. It's all about your perspective and point of view at home. In on the netminder. St. Arnold covering it up there. No Seahawks in sight, so he'll play it. Playing it there for Sciola. And the frozen parents here appreciate that. Behind the net now, trying to get the puck in front. Can't do so. Tape-to-tape pass now down the left wing. Dempsey getting on his horse and back checking there. Oh, that really pleases the broadcaster. Picking up the puck now down the left wing. The Seahawks go. Nice job to stay on sides. That's Camp now with Pilney. Camp can't sidestep Sciola. Sciola sending it back out to center. There's Tanzash. Ava Tanzash sending it back in. 5.5 left to go here in the affair. The Capitals maintaining the 2-goal lead. Behind the net now, that's Sciola. Here's Harrell. He's got the goal for the Seahawks, trying to get it in front. Seaman, one-timer on the backhand. Big stop there by St. Arnold. A great passing play there by the Seahawks as Harrell got the puck in front. Fighting off the defenseman there was Camp. He got the backhand shot off, but the netminder up to the test there once again, as he has been all day today. Jackson St. Arnold with a big stop there, as the Seahawks desperately trying to get within one shot of being within one shot of tying the game. Well, they are within one shot of being within one shot of tying the game. They're desperately trying to get within one shot of tying the game, as far as I know. Well, my grandfather always said if you say something with confidence, somebody will believe you. And I found out where he got that from. Here's Morgan now, down the right wing, letting the shot go. Tracy coming over. What a nice job there by Kelly Tracy, getting the stick in the shooting lane. Oh, that young lady is just getting better and better and better each and every week. She's out there now with Bryn Kimball. 3 defense ladies on this team here for the Seahawks. You got Tracy Kimball and Ava Tanzash. I find that a lot of young lady hockey players like to play defense, so they're more defensive-minded. I don't know what that means. Not that they're afraid to go score, don't get me wrong. You got to be careful when you say anything nowadays. My daughter's a defense lady. I don't know what it is. I don't know. And I'll tell you, I had the privilege of coaching the lady Seahawks last year. I never coached girls in my life. I always coached boys. Not on purpose. It just wasn't girls' teams back when I was coaching. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. You want to talk about a much easier job of coaching. Coach a girls' team. All you got to do is open the door and get out of the way. They listen. I had so much fun last year. We had a ball. Tracy on the back check. Kicked ahead now. Here's a chance now. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through over Kimball's thigh. Sent out along the boards. Trying to get it out. Kept in nicely there at the blue line by Mislik. Boy, Mislik's had such a good game. Mislik again keeping it in at the blue line. Oh, that young lad can really play the blue line. 4:15 left to go here in the affair. 3-1. The Capitals lead it. Sciola has it hop over his stick now. Here's a chance now, a foot race. Down the left wing they go. Camp in against Mislik. Mislik winning the battle there. Nice play there by Luke Mislik. Along the boards now. Seahawks trying to get it back in front. Camp lurking there quietly, saying, please don't alert anybody to my presence here on the backhand. That just missed on the waffle side there. Back to the blue line. Kimball keeping the puck in. Away comes Moore now. Moore with a head of steam. Moore hounded from behind. Moore. She sensed Dempsey coming and got rid of the puck. That's good hockey awareness there. What a nice play there by Tracy to break the puck up not once, but twice. Kelly Tracy, a force to reckon with there on defense for the Seahawks. What a great play. Along the boards now. Here comes Dempsey picking up the loose puck through the neutral zone, pushing it to himself, trying to run the gauntlet. Dempsey's in, pulling the trigger, lost a handle on it on the last moment, and it rolls to the goaltender harmlessly, and there'll be no further play. Oh, Dempsey tried to split the defense there. He looked like a hot knife through butter, but turned out to be a cold spoon through cream cheese as it rolled off his stick and gently onto the stick of the netminder, St. Arnold. 3:16 left to go here in the affair, because Stone Cold said so. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Tracy. First on it there, the Seahawks. Dempsey, who had that chance just moments ago for Harrell. Harrell behind the net. Harrell chased there by 3 Capitals. Oh, the ref's arm is in the air, so we got a power play coming here. It's going to be the Seahawks, and the power play is brought to us by our friends at Certified Auto Repair. Certified Auto Repair, ladies and gentlemen, in Columbia, Connecticut. They service all your car needs, your make and models, foreign and domestic emergency or routine maintenance. They make a plan, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure that your car is taken care of, fixed, and it is kept safe for you and your family. They are open Monday to Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. They are your Chick-fil-A. That's Certified Auto Repair. Tell them Scotty sent you. They'll take good care. They'll take good care of you anyway. They're good, honest guys. A great shop. So the Certified Auto Repair power play here for the Seahawks. And it could not have come at a more important time with just under 3 minutes to go in the affair. The power plays are only for 60 seconds, so you got to get to work quickly. Face-offs, twice as important. When there's half the amount of time. Sent all the way down by the Capitals. Giving chase there is Harrell. Harrell with just 45 seconds left to go in the power play behind his own net now. Harassed there. Harrell doing a nice job protecting the puck. Getting things going now down the left wing with head of steam. Trying to sidestep the defenseman. Again, we see Mislik stepping up at the blue line and breaking the play up. Kept in, though, by Dempsey. Dempsey walking in, letting the wrist shot go. A little bit high on that one. Tried to go top shelf against the goaltender, St. Arnold. St. Arnold's been so good here. Sent all the way down by the Capitals. And if you're wondering why the ref's got his arm in the air in youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen, if you ice the puck, it's still called icing. Don't get mad at the ref. Don't get mad at the broadcaster. It wasn't our idea. 17 seconds left to go here. In the man advantage for the Seahawks. 2:10 left to go in the affair. It's been a good one. Two good teams, two well-coached teams, two good goaltenders. Capitals leading this one 3-1. Seahawks desperately trying to get within one goal here. Bouncing puck there, Morgan. Morgan doing a nice job to win that battle over to Moore. Here's Morgan now. Morgan chipping it out to center. A foot race now down the left wing. Dempsey on his horse on the back check. Morgan leaving it for Moore. Moore over the blue line. Wheeling and dealing, walking into the backhand. Saved by Rossman. Rebound. Moore trying to get to it on the ground. Still loose. There's the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a beautiful rush there by Moore. Got the shot off. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Oh, no love lost between those two ladies. You gotta like that, ladies and gentlemen. Moore and it's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley on the way here. Hockey parents understand. 1:49 left to go in the affair. The power play's over for the Seahawks as they try to get the puck. Back in front now, Seahawks trying to get it out. We'll see if we'll keep an eye on the goaltender. We'll see if they pull Rossman here for the extra skater. Down by 2 with 1.5 to go. I got to think that might happen. Kept in at the blue line by Sciola. Kemble in the corner. Boy, Kemble's had such a good game. I think Kemble, Tanjas, and Kelly have had good games. Harrell's had a good game. Dempsey, Pilney, good games. All the Seahawks out there. Camp's had a good game. Here's a chance now. Letting the shot go. Rossman, of course, has had a good game. He's the goaltender. If he didn't, we'd be in a lot of trouble. You don't have a good goalie, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have a good team. Through the neutral zone now, Dempsey. Dempsey trying to run the entire gauntlet, surrounded there by red sweaters. Seahawks doing a nice job of getting back on side. Tanjas sending it in. Last minute to play in the affair. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender, Rossman. He's still in between the pipes, though, so no extra skater here. Sent down in front there dangerously right by the goalkeeper. Capitals happy to keep the puck behind the net now, letting the clock do what clocks do to everybody except for Tom Brady, apparently. Here's Dempsey now with the puck. I just hope that he keeps his word. He says, when I suck, I'll quit. Well, he should be playing well after his Social Security check. Here's a chance now. Morgan walking in, sliding off the stick there. Side of the net, trying to get it back in front. Kimball and Dempsey coming over to break up the play. That went right through the goal mouth now. 25 seconds to go here. Seahawks in absolute desperation mode. They trail by 2. Pilney on the forecheck. Sciola sending it back down. Boy, I tell you, I think the Seahawks played really well today, but you got to tip your hat to these Capitals. They came here on a business trip, and they're going to go home back to Newington area with 2 points here today as Moore letting the shot go on the side of the net, and that's going to do it. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. As the Central Capitals head over to their goaltender, the Seahawks head over to their goaltender. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Your top dog of the affair, number 18, Luke Mislick, who did everything at the blue line for the Capitals here today as they mobbed their goaltender, St. Arnold, excuse me. All right, stick taps all around. Well, for my cameraman, Ryan Gravin. Ryan, what'd you think, buddy? You got any closing remarks?
Both goalies definitely were MVPs of that game, in my opinion. Both didn't let much past them. Worked real hard the whole time. Yes, they did. They both were fantastic. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ryan's breakdown. All right, well, for my cameraman, Mr. Ryan Gravelin, there he is taking a bow. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, you can go to solubroadcasting.org tonight to catch the high school games. So your final once again here from the Rose Garden in Norwich, the Capitals 3, the Seahawks 1. And we will be right back. We're going to take a little break in the action. The next game is not until 12:10. We don't have a game coming up next year on the Seahawks Broadcasting Network. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. There he is, Wreck-It Rhett and Claire Bear. They're awesome. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, your final from the Rose Garden is the Capitals 3, the Seahawks 1. We'll see you in about an hour and a half for the start of the next game at 12:10. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.